What's up guys, Presley Yong here, back for another video, and today we are talking about the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and some people want to talk about how to save battery is life on the new iPhone onwards, and also I will help you guys do how to save battery on other phones on the older models as well. So let's get right into it. On the first things first is that you can just put your phone on silent, because when it's on silent the phone just vibrates very slowly and you can feel the notification appear when it's a small vibration, and this one actually saves power, because if you put it on ringtone when the notification came in, it literally requires a bit of power to send the sound of the message of the phone. Okay, now the next one is to go to settings and make sure your Bluetooth is off. Unless you're using a device that like connecting to your Apple Watch or other watch, then Bluetooth leave it on, it's okay. But if you don't use it, let's say switch off, then switch it off, unless you only turn on when necessary. And Bluetooth, even you turn off, you still like save around 1, 2 or 3%, so it's not much. But if you need some emergency situation, yeah, just turn on the Bluetooth, it will help. Now the third thing is about mobile data. Now that if you place a connected Wi-Fi or you're at home, make sure you stay connected Wi-Fi and switch on more data, because more data compared to Wi-Fi, it drains more battery on the mobile compared to Wi-Fi. So make sure you turn it off. If it's connected to the Wi-Fi, just turn it off, because you didn't know that Wi-Fi, I mean, you go to mobile, when you scroll down, there's a Wi-Fi assist, so automatically use more data when the Wi-Fi is poor. Now because this one's I turn it off, so literally nothing happen when I do it, which is great. The next one to save is that you can go to battery, and then you can check which app is actually on the background. So you can, when you see you tap say percentage, you click it and you say which one's on background. And with this one, the most one, you can just do not install and reinstall. You can just close the, like force to close and reopen the app and then back to normal. Now the third thing is the app switcher. Now in the app switcher, you are not supposed to like just close it when you are done. Just leave it there. Only close the one that you do want. Let's say I don't want this, I can just close it and leave it like this. Because us in Apple, Apple was like, if you leave it, like for example, you click here and then you escape, it literally just leave it there in the background, like resting in the background, so it wouldn't affect anything. Now of course, if you want to go to settings, you go to sound, you can just turn off that two function. I'll just leave it on, but you can turn off these two function, because that one takes a bit, because the model also require energy. Now the next tip is if you go to wallpapers, you make sure you get a dark theme like this example. So the good thing about the Pro models, they actually have the special dark mode theme. If it's iPhone 12, it's a bit different and different wallpaper. This actually, the Pro version has this wallpaper: passive blue for passive blue, gold for the gold, and then that's silver, and that's space gray, which is called graphite. Or you can go back to the default, that one's also dark, which also fines if you want to, which is also can save battery. Now the next one is that to get a great battery life, which means I can get out full whole day, is that you need to make sure that when every time a lot of people like go out, you charge it to 100. That one's in circumstances, like if you didn't bring the power bank, then 100 is okay. If you bring the power bank, you can just charge it to 90 and just take it out. Don't charge all the way to 100, you can damage the battery. Sometimes I charge 99, that's also fine, because you didn't charge to full. Now also, if it doesn't matter what charger you're using, it doesn't matter, it won't affect the battery. Yeah, all because it's lithium ion. And also, when you charge, normally I don't charge down to 20%, because that one's just damage the battery. You can charge around 28 to 30. The optimum is 30 and above when you charge, but don't charge at 80%. Just charge a bit lower, like 60 or 50, so you can charge your device. Now the next tip is that if you want to get good battery life and save battery, it's simple. See those games here? You just don't play games on his phone. This phone will be a good battery life because the battery actually it will take a lot of power, which will cause an issue. And if you want to play games, there are some games like Among Us. That one's very use a little bit more power. Clash Royale also. But here, because the reason why it looks power on this game like Call of Duty, Wild Rift, Mobile Legends is because they're all using Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi means they need online connection. So you want to save power, it's very simple. Find an offline game, then should be fine. Now that's about it, how to save battery and battery tips. And also please is subscribe to my channel, turn on notification bell, and I see you in the next video.